Okay, wait. This is the worst character I've ever done. Here it is. You have to hold the mic up to me though, because I have to use my hands. Okay. All right. This is the guy who doesn't know how to do finger guns. All right. So you guys, am I gonna see you guys at the bar tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little late, but I'll be there. I'll be around 7:30.
Cool. I'm probably gonna bring my girlfriend.
That's cool, man. Yeah, yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Is something wrong with your hands?
No.
What was that?
I gotta go. My Uber's here. Seriously though, I'll see you guys later.
Guys, welcome back to the podcast. We're here with Will and Liam from the Almost Friday pod. Very exciting. You guys, you walked in the door today. I had a little bit of a heart flutter. I went like, those are the guys. Like, you know, when you see a celebrity.
That's an interesting feeling that I don't think we've given.
Yeah, I feel like that's never happened to us before.
Yeah.
Well, get used to it.
Usually people get nauseous when they see us.
Yeah, they get upset.
Right. I just like, I don't know, maybe over the last couple months, your shorts just keep coming up. And I'm like, these guys are so funny. You're doing something really different. You do like, you kind of do like improv games on your show, which are great. And those like kind of blow up on shorts. So that's how I got to know you guys.
Yeah, those have luckily helped us grow the podcast.
It is interesting because it's like what's helped us grow the podcast the most is the half-baked stuff. So it's like we go in with like a very loose idea with the characters.
Yeah.
And that's what has helped us grow.
Just the name for the character possible.
Yeah.
Just made up on the spot.
Yeah.
And then the TikTok that you did was, there's two TikToks. First of all, they're so funny. The one, the mom and the guy goes, she goes, don't come in the house. You can't have so-and-so over.
Yes,
this place isn't clean.
Hey, Mom, Will's almost here. What? The house is a wreck! Look, there's fucking boxes everywhere! Look! We're in the middle of the remodel! How can he come? He's gonna hate us!
Is that you in the wig?
No, Will made that years ago, right?
Yeah, we before I like had moved out to LA and was like doing any sketch, me and my friends from home had made that video. We just wanted to start like a YouTube channel, like I think it was like right when COVID started.
So how old is that?
I think we made that in 2019, maybe 2019, and we just had nothing to do because of COVID, so we made that.
Right.
And then we didn't have anything to post, so I pulled that up from my old YouTube, and while I was there, I hid a bunch of other videos I made so that nobody found them, and yeah, that's an old one though. That was one of the first videos I made where I got actually a good response.
It's so funny because when you that is something your mother would say growing up, and that is like the best version of that joke I've ever. It's so funny. Yeah,
my mom's heart would explode. Like, I never had people over because my mom's heart would explode if anyone walked through the front door. So it's just easier to just live in chaos.
And then the other one is the dads at the baseball game, at the basketball game, like the asshole dads. Is that you guys? That's you guys, right?
Wait, is it with the Alpha Dads?
Yeah.
No, that's American High shorts.
That's American High.
We
okay.
work with those.
Were you in that though?
So I was there. Those guys are based in Syracuse, and I know those guys personally.
Dude, that's so funny.
They're awesome.
They are incredible.
They're so funny.
I go to like a lot of like sporting games, and for my kids, and you see that all the time. Just like an asshole dad, like just like walking around, like such an attitude about him, and just a dick. And so that one made me laugh too. Okay.
Those guys are hilarious. Crab videos.
Yeah.
Shout them out.
Yeah, check those guys out.
And so you guys are part of Friday Beers Media, Almost Friday, which is now called Almost Friday. So did you get hired by them?
I can give you the crash course.
Please.
So the three brothers, they started this Instagram account, Friday Beers.
Is it Bennett? Their last name's Bennett?
Barrett's.
Barrett.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So the three brothers started it. It was a meme page for a while, blew up during COVID. And then they're like sketch comedy writers.
Yeah.
This was kind of like their Trojan horse into, wanting to do like live stuff.
Right.
So they created the umbrella company Almost Friday Media, which
Yeah.
now owns Friday Beers. And then they brought us on early on to do live sketch.
Where did they find you guys?
On TikTok, we were doing our own thing.
Yeah.
Just uploading videos, mostly during COVID.
Do you take improv classes?
No, I took like an acting class in my high school once
Right.
for a semester, but I I don't think you didn't take anything either, right?
No, I've never taken any like classes or anything.
Really?
Like that. I was making shit with my friends in high school and then in college, and like 0 of my videos had ever done over 1,000 views, maybe.
Yeah.
And then I had one pop off towards the end of college.
What was it?
It was a kid who wanted to get 21st balloons for his 21st birthday, but his friends didn't get him.
In hindsight, it's crazy.
So dumb.
It's like my favorite video ever. But in hindsight, it's crazy they hired you off of one video.
Yeah, and I asked Max after he hired me.
Yeah.
I was like, "Did you look at anything else I made?" Because the video I put out after that was a kid who built a fort in his basement and wouldn't let his friends in, and there wasn't a joke in the video. It was just a guy. It was me in a blanket being like, "You can't come in here," and everything else I made was so terrible, and no one watched it. And he was like, "Yeah, I actually didn't check out anything else you made."
That's a famous Norm MacDonald story. He got hired on Dennis Miller. He sent one joke.
Oh, really?
Just
That's
one.
awesome. I wonder what the joke was.
I don't remember what the joke was. I can look it up, but yeah, sometimes it just takes one. So you can see when somebody's funny. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and you can see when somebody's like, oh, that's not their best. But if you see them once, like really shine, you're like, okay, and that's what I see with you guys. Like, because a lot of the stuff isn't funny that I see that you guys do. No, I'm just kidding. But
I think it was your best. I think you peaked.
Yeah, it's
like,
everything else.
And where are you guys from?
I'm from Dallas.
I'm from Massachusetts.
I'm from Massachusetts.
Oh, nice. Where?
I'm from Medfield.
Dude, I'm from fucking Norfolk.
No way.
Are you really from Medfield?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just got invited to go back and do the pep rally.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Are those like neighbor? I don't know.
Right next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every time I hear two Boston people talk, it's crazy. Just naming streets at each other for an hour straight.
What do you think of Boston?
I like it. I never lived there really because
Yeah.
right after I went to UMass Amherst. And then
I went to UMass Amherst.
No way. Yeah, that's awesome.
Where did you live at UMass Amherst?
I was in Washington sophomore year in that tower. I was in
Is that Southwest?
Southwest,
Yeah.
and then I was in Northeast or whatever the hell.
Yeah, Northeast. Yeah.
Freshman year, and then moved down to Southwest, and I was there, and I lived on Pelham Road.
Yeah.
for
Where'd you study there?
I was English and communication.
Yeah, I did communications. Communications is a bullshit major.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. I took nothing classes.
My senior year, I worked at Saturday Night Live, and I wrote a paper, and that was it. And they gave me an A.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
How'd you get the SNL gig from?
I went down. I was just like, at that time, I was like, there was no internet, so I was like, I just loved SNL like every kid, and I was like, I told my parents I want to be a comedian. They were like, no, not for you, My dad literally said, your sister's the funny one. and I was like, okay. So I tried, and I went down. I had an interview at Dateline, and I had an interview at SNL. And I went in. My mother dressed me in a 3-piece suit. She took me to Marshall's and bought me a suit in Boston. And thinking oh yeah, this is good. We're going to really impress these people. Then the minute I walked in, I was like, oh my God. I was like, nobody wears that 3-piece. You know what I mean? The whole thing is built on counterculture and people smoking weed. So I felt like a total idiot. So then I went to the Dateline interview, and I didn't really want the Dateline one. And then I went into the SNL one, and the woman who interviewed me, she was just this really nice, imagine a Hamptons mom, and she had a job there. Her name was Karen Nathanson, and her husband was Jeff Zucker. He ran NBC at the time, or he ran the Today Show, whatever. She was super nice. She asked me all these questions, and I had nothing special to offer at all. I was just I was like, yeah, I'll do this, at the time it was Sandler and Spade. It was that era, Farley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I love Adam Sandler. That was all I could say. She was like, okay. She's like, do you perform? Do you write or anything? I'm like, no, I haven't performed. And then I was like, this is going really bad. And then I walked out. I started to walk out, and she goes, hey, can you be here every day? Because most of the kids, they don't want to be every day. They're they go to NYU or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I can be every day. Mm-hmm. And she hired me. And that was it. And so then I would get Sandler things. I work for Norm. I had a couple interactions with Farley. That was really fucking cool.
That's awesome.
And you learned a lot. I learned a lot. And then I started performing after that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you ever perform around UMass?
No, I wasn't performing then. I was too scared.
Yeah.
You guys are doing a live show now?
Yeah,
Have you done a lot of live stuff?
I do stand up, but
You
like,
do?
Yeah. I started around that era. It was funny. I started doing an open mic at UMass.
Yeah.
And they, the lady that was facilitating it was like, "Do you know who used to do the open mic here?"
Yeah.
And I said no, and she said Bill Cosby, and she said it like really proudly, and I was like, I think I got some rough news for you. And then at UMass there used to, I don't know if they had it when you were there, but the Bill Cosby Surf and Turf Dinner.
Yeah.
And now it's just called the Surf and Turf Dinner, and his whole team still pays for it, but they just took his name off of it.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, it's funny when like she must have known that Bill Cosby did all that stuff.
I think she was just being like, "No, it's just room." I was like, "No, that's
Did they have like
pretty confirmed?"
all of his photos on the wall? Like, were there sections of the bar named after him?
No, nothing.
Okay,
Absolutely
that's
nothing.
good. That's
Yeah.
I never understood why Bill Cosby had such a foot there because he didn't go there.
I don't know.
He just gave money.
Apparently, he did some stand up there for a while. I don't even
Okay.
know. Like,
Yeah, because I remember being there and hearing a lot about like Bill Cosby and stuff. But he went to like school in Philadelphia, I think, or something.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me either.
He must have done something bad there, and that was all hush money.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's like for you're doing stand up. It's like, well, this is one of the greats, so you're following in his footsteps. But then if you're ignoring the fact of all the,
Yeah.
the stuff, yeah.
Yeah, this it was rough. I was like, yeah, just don't tell anyone else that he used to host a open mic, please.
Okay, so you're Dallas, Massachusetts. What's Dallas like?
Oh, it's like buttoned up,
It-
corporate, like clean city. There's not a lot of personality.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah.
It's boring.
Yeah.
It's like the city equivalent of like a cubicle.
right.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's okay.
And how do you guys make all those shorts? Like you have so many 5-6 minute shorts on YouTube. Who pays for those?
So, I mean, luckily the company we work for finances all that stuff, and we'll try to do like a brand deal within them. You know what I mean? Like just product placement to try to pay for some of the stuff because, yeah, the YouTube sketches are expensive.
Yeah, that's we want to be a comedy production company, so this is kind of our first like venture in that area. Like eventually producing TV shows or movies, but this is like the first.
I like the one where you guys are the guy goes back and he's scrolling way back on Instagram and he likes a photo from 2017 and then like a bomb squad comes in.
Yeah.
Like that's really good.
That was the first one we made actually. We had no idea that we were going to be doing that consistently.
Yeah.
It was kind of longer.
So you guys are all kind of new to those doing those big production sketches, right? Like in the last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are. Like Billy, Chet, the other sketch guys. But luckily we have a director, Tyler Falbo, who has a huge background and like has had a sketch show made before, has made a movie. So he's luckily can piece everything together.
Yeah,
for
I
us.
think his sketch show, it got the Quibi treatment. So
That was a really funny line that you had in that Cody Co sketch.
Oh yeah.
You said,
Quibi.
I have a script. It's with Quibi.
That was a shot at Tyler because his show, like, he sold it to Quibi and then it imploded.
What was the line?
I think it was just like Quibi has the rights.
Quibi has the
Yeah.
rights.
But yeah, his show, it was like produced by Bill Burr, and Bill Burr was like the host of the show, of
Bill
the
Burr?
sketch show. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it got buried. No one saw it.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It's on Roku, A Moral Compass. Check it out. It's so funny. Burr got an Emmy nomination for it.
Really?
Yeah, it's
And it's
really
Bill
good.
Burr in sketches.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
wow.
like
he
Bill
like
Burr.
sets up the sketches.
Yeah, like Chappelle's show a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. But he's not in them.
Yeah, he plays a janitor.
Right.
He's just talking about. He's kind of riffing and yeah, it's great.
But yeah, we have, luckily, like, Tyler's like a filmmaker, so he like makes everything look good
Right.
in the YouTube sketch.
And how hard is it to write a sketch and then get it to them and have them make it? Is it like a tough process?
Not really. It's just the idea generating. We all kind of sit around. That's probably the hardest part. And then, I mean, then we'll just break off and write the script. 2 people or 1 person. And then from there, it's pretty just scheduling. Our producer's great, Joe Pomeroy. And then from there, we have like a great team of people. Like Matt Teepold is our DP, and he's awesome. So we have a big enough team where it's not that crazy of a lift for us specifically.
And how did you guys meet?
Through the job. We got hired the same day, essentially.
Yeah.
No way.
They flew us out and we stayed in a hotel room together. We never met each other.
Pushed the beds together.
Mega bed, yeah.
Yeah.
And how was that?
It was
you guys
great.
just got along just right away?
Yeah,
you
hit
didn't
it
know
off.
each other at all? Did you know of him or?
Yeah, I knew I'd seen his videos online, but I didn't know him at all. We Zoomed one time, and I think I think you made a really fucking dark joke or something on the Zoom, and I was like, "This is gonna be perfect."
I'm just so edgy.
Yeah,
You know, it's like-
Edge Lord.
I just kind of have that avant-garde like humor that really attracts people. So
Yeah. We had I was still in college, but I came out here for a weekend. We just saw a little bit of LA. Max Barrett showed us around.
Yeah.
Just drank. I was like,
it was weird. Like we it was a crazy move to like drink that much in front of the people that were going to hire us.
yeah, I blacked out and I won, and I made an ass of myself at several different parties. Like I was just like way too fucked up to be around people, and I woke up the next morning and I remember just like looking at Will like, wow, I blew that job opportunity. Like night one, I fucked it up. I couldn't even wait, and I tried to like get in a fight. It was not good.
What did your bosses say?
They were just like that. They were like, "That's so funny."
That's the brand, dog.
They were more mad that I was too hungover to go out the next night. I was so ashamed. I watched The Octopus Teacher in the hotel room.
I love The Octopus Teacher.
good, yeah.
Wow, we have so many things in common.
It calms me down.
Have you seen The Octopus Teacher?
Yeah, I was the one that showed it to him. We couldn't get the TV to work, so we like put the laptop in between our beds, and we were both just laying there like 4 p.m. with the shades drawn, watching The Octopus Teacher.
That's so funny.
Not even trying to learn anything about each other.
Yeah. And so, wait, how old are you guys?
I'm 24.
I'm 27.
Damn. So, what's it like to be in your 20s now?
Scary.
Is it?
Oh yeah, very.
I think
scary.
it is. I think it probably is really scary.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be taking care of myself, but I am. My diet's terrible. Like I got to figure out how to take care of a human body. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on recently.
I'm excited though because apparently my Saturn is in.
Oh yeah.
retro. What is it?
Oh yeah, Saturn returns when you're 27.
28.
When you're 28, what happens?
It's like your life is good all of a sudden because Saturn's back.
Yeah.
That's what they say. So Saturn, it takes 28 years to rotate the sun, and you like all the decisions you need to make in your life become clear. So things are looking up for me. It's gonna be a good year.
Have you had clarity?
Not yet, but I'm expecting the day I wake up one day, it'll all make sense.
Hopefully. How old are you?
74.
We just get really
The thing
quiet.
is,
And
I
start
will be
nodding.
74 sitting here doing this. That's the sad thing.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, that's the dream.
It's okay. I'm 50, and I have 2 kids. They're I don't know their names, but no, I know their names. They go to school over here. They're great. It's I miss being in my 20s, but then at the same time, like when I look back at it, I'm like, oh, like what a mess.
Oh yeah.
You know, like kind of what you said, like, oh, you don't like know how to take care of yourself. You don't know how to eat. And now I like, you know, we go to bed at 10 o'clock, 10:30. And
That's the dream.
But then when I watch your sketches, I'm like, oh, that looks fun. They're like vaping. And
No, I promise you, all we want to do is go to bed at 10 p.m.
No, you do.
It's just,
and so you guys have really cornered that kind of, for lack of a better word, like that, like, you know, white guy comedy, Frats. Were you in Frats?
I was not.
You were not.
No.
I was.
You were. How was that?
It was.
What's a modern frat like? Because we know back in the day it used to be pretty rough, but what's it like now? You were pretty recently in a frat.
Ours was like, everyone knew what it was. We just wanted to put money together to have parties. We didn't have like tradition or anything.
You guys were on the news because you killed that kid by accident?
Yeah. Well, that's like. I was. Yes, I was the poster child, but which actually really helped me kickstart my career. But yeah, ours was like we didn't have like tradition. We didn't have hazing. It was literally just like basically a club.
How'd you get in then if you don't have hazing?
Because everyone knew what it was. It was just you pay money.
Yeah.
And we host parties together, and that was it.
What school?
We knew it was all the other stuff was like junk.
Was there like any level of like, you got to go buy me cigarettes or anything like that?
No.
Because I visited my friend in South Carolina, and they would just have.
Hang on. All right. We know we're in for a story. South Carolina. Let's go.
Yeah, it was the northern one though. In South, this kid was also from Norfolk.
Okay, a little north.
They would just have pledges, have cigarettes and dip on them at all times, and I was like, that's a good hazing thing. It's just like you better have cigarettes on you. Like,
yeah, but I mean,
lightweight.
yeah.
Other fraternities did that at TCU. Like, there's some bad stuff that happened. I'm just saying the one I was in, like, we didn't do anything. It was just, like, kind of like, we knew what we wanted out of it, and we didn't need the other stuff. Like, there was kids that, like, couldn't walk on the grass when they were freshmen. I thought that was, like, insane. They'd give kids acid and make them fight. I was like, come on, dude. What is this for?
That's so different than not being able to walk on the grass.
No, I'm just saying it varied. It varied. It depended on what fraternity you were in.
Holy shit, fighting on acid.
I know one kid who went to a different school who said that there was this fraternity that they would, like, starve the freshman class president. They would starve the entire freshman class of, like, red meat and, like, protein, and then they would break his arm at the end of the year. And I was like, what are we doing?
What type of skull and bones? Like,
I don't, it's
this is recently,
so
like,
bored. Yeah, this was like
at your school?
No, this is 8 years ago. It was a school in Texas. I won't say which one.
And they would break his arm.
They'd break his arm because brotherhood.
Wow. So you think college is a waste?
It's hard to say it's a waste because I didn't, like, academically, am I using what I learned in my comm degree? No. English, maybe. A little bit with the writing, maybe, but not really.
Right.
But I think socially, it socialized me to I was very socially awkward. Not, like, just in my own head, and then I kind of got out of my own head in
You've
college.
really come out of your shell.
Yeah. Now I'm just like this loose little naked hermit crab.
And I think college helped. That my kid's applying to college, and he has, like, he's very smart, and he could, like, I want him to just go do music. That's what he wants to do. And I think he could probably start working, like, next year if he wanted. And my ex-wife's like, no, he's got to go to college.
I think it's good. I think just
You
go.
do?
It's just overpriced. It's what you learn is, like, extremely valuable socially, but it's just overpriced is the issue.
It's unbelievable. Like, I don't know how I'm going to pay for it.
Crazy.
I might take out, like a life insurance policy.
Mm-hmm.
And
On whomst?
on myself.
Emily. Just take the fall here.
Emily, can you kill me?
Our company has like 15 different life insurance policies on Emily, just in case things go belly up. Cash out.
Yeah.
How often do you make like your sketches and TikToks? You film every day?
We try to. I mean, we do, like, there's like a lot of stuff behind the scenes we do.
Yeah.
That takes up a lot of our time. So we just kind of shoot whenever we have free time. We're not as good about carving out time to shoot. It's just kind of like we do it on the fly.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, you know, like if you have an idea and you're really high on it in the moment, it'll be better if you do it then instead of like
right.
20 minutes later, you're like, that sucked.
The only thing I related to is I used to do Vine.
Yeah.
And then we would actually get together with like 4 other Viners, and then everybody would do their sketch and take turns. Did you guys do that too?
That's pretty much exactly what we do. It's just we've made the process easier. We're like, we have an office we all meet up at under Almost Friday. So it's the same thing. We just hang around each other.
Did you guys like LA?
I like LA so far. I mean, I've been here almost 3 years. I've lived in Venice the whole time.
Yeah.
I like the West Side a lot.
It's nice.
Yeah,
I love the West Side.
It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Pace is nice and slow.
Yeah, I would move over there. My kids are over here though. It's really cool.
Yeah, I like that. Where'd you move when you first came out here?
I lived in West Hollywood, and
yeah.
then I moved to the Valley. The Valley's great. It's very there's like less homeless people, and it's a little more suburban. Yeah, we really like it. Okay, so no characters.
I don't.
Fuck, do I have anything?
I don't think I have anything off the top.
Sorry,
of my
I didn't
head.
come in.
Can you do an old one?
Do a what?
Do an old one.
Okay, what's let's think.
And I want to do it too.
Okay, yeah. What's a good one? Emily,
Yeah, do that.
what's do you want to do the riddle one or the what was the other one?
I'll just.
Oh, wait, the going out to get drinks. We could be the 2 guys at the office.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
All right, so I forgot the name.
This is
of
what
it.
they do on their podcast
Yeah.
that I love. They
But,
sit there and they go, okay, I have a character. And then the other 2 guys don't know what you're going to say,
Yeah, you just kind of hop in
Yeah,
and
you just
you play
improv.
the straight man and
Okay.
you let the other guy go.
Okay.
All right, so we're coworkers.
Yeah.
And you guys asked me if I want to get a drink after work.
All right. Okay.
You guys?
Hey, we were thinking about getting a drink actually after work, watching the game tonight. If you
Yeah,
wanted to-
we're going to go down to Futterton's.
yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
Futterton. We
Yeah.
should hit Futterton's.
Yeah.
I would love to. I thought you guys would never ask. I would love to go. This is great.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll leave in like leaving like 20?
10.
I thought you guys would never ask. This is. Hold on, I'm just gonna make a phone call real quick.
Okay. Yeah, so I can carpool, or we could probably call an Uber if you want.
Let's call an Uber,
Hey, babe.
because I might have a couple.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit late coming home.
Yeah, we'll just call an Uber.
Yeah, they asked. I know. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you. I'll give you the details later. They're still right in front of me. All right, I love you so much. I'll text you on my way home.
Yo, who's that?
Oh, that was my old ball and chain. She's back. Yeah, just let her know I'm going out the guys tonight. So just gonna hang.
Right.
All right, well, I just got to finish up some emails, and then
get another phone call here. Hey, son. Yeah, Mom told you? They asked. One of the other dads is going to have to coach tonight, okay? But good luck. I love you.
Are we pulling you away from something?
yeah, I don't. If you have to coach something,
Yeah,
please, there's
No, not at all.
Do you have Little League tonight?
No, well, I did, yeah, but it's totally fine. Just really good.
there's a game every
Can
week.
I borrow your phone real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Just gotta. Your wife's contact is what I presume is under wife.
Yep. Yeah.
Seriously, if they're like, I don't want you to have.
Yeah, because we
Guess
just
who's getting drinks with your husband tonight, you fat little yeah, it's me, I hate you. Yeah, enjoy being home and fat while I'm out getting drinks and watching Thursday Night Football with your fucking husband. There you go. Ready to go. That's it.
that was great.
Yeah, we did that one yesterday on the pod.
That's really funny.
It's just
Guy's super excited about being invited.
Did he have a name?
What was it? I think it was like Nicholas Orlando or something.
Oh yeah, you didn't set it up.
Yeah.
Did he set it up?
I said I just said you guys invite me to get drinks after work.
Oh, that's all you said. Okay.
Yeah.
The name's the most important part, though.
I think it was Nicholas Orlando, and then Preston Blackwood was.
Yeah. That sounds right.
But yeah, that was just a guy who's like, I thought of that when I was thinking of, oh, I thought you'd never ask, and then just a dude really hammering into the I thought you'd never ask, and then he just throws it in the guy's wife's face.
My finger guns character.
Please.
Right. This is the worst character I've ever done, but I'll do
so
it here.
good.
Let me take a sip of this water. Okay, wait. This is the worst character I've ever done. Here it is. You have to hold the mic up to me though, because I have to use my hands. Okay. All right. This is the guy who doesn't know how to do finger guns. All right. So you guys, am I going to see you guys at the bar tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little late, but I'll be there. I'll be around 7:30.
Cool. I'm probably going to bring my girlfriend.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Is something wrong with your hands?
No.
What was that?
What's up? I gotta go. My Uber's here. Seriously though, I'll see you guys later.
I love that one.
That's
so
great.
So bad.
That's one
great.
of my favorites.
Do more. Do like best of ones. Okay.
All right, so my name is Scott Fang.
Yeah.
We're at a shadowy dive bar downtown LA.
All right.
And you're sitting alone, and I come up to you, and I have a business card.
Okay.
Hey, friend.
Hey.
What's your name?
Jason.
Scott Fang. I do shadow puppets.
Oh.
It's my card. You can take it. Scott Fang. I do shadow
thanks.
puppets.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. I thought you were doing a shadow puppet on the wall.
Hey, no. If you need them, you call me.
This is great. I have kids, and we have a birthday. We have 2 birthdays
Not those
coming
kind.
up. What's that?
Not those kind.
Oh.
I'm talking.
So genitalia?
I've said too much. You call me if you need me. Scott Fang.
Okay, Scott. I'll keep it in mind.
This type of shit.
It's really great. What was that? Is that a giraffe?
Call me from a payphone if you call me. That's it.
That's great.
I got it.
That was a fun
That's
one.
great.
Yeah.
Will those characters ever make it to the sketches?
Those specifically, no.
But I mean, any of the ones.
Yeah, some of them have. Like, we did one where I made Will laughed, and I made fun of his laugh, and I got like insanely angry, and we made that a sketch that did pretty well.
Yeah, I love that.
Wait,
one.
tell me about that one.
That's like Will's just like laughing, and I just like. I'm just
I did see that one.
Yeah, where I'm like, ha ha ha. dickhead asshole fucking laugh.
Yeah, and you told him to leave.
Yeah.
I did see that one.
Yeah,
That was like, really funny.
There's nothing to that other than just like one dude overreacting like a million miles an hour.
Right.
But yeah, that was some good old, just based off angry dudes I've seen in Boston. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
this is the good Boston Irish anger.
Yeah,
leaking out
it's
of
something
people.
else, huh?
Yeah, because like their face gets into it too. Like it's fucking. They look like pit bulls when they get angry. It's fucking awesome.
Did you have like a lot of bullies in your school?
Liam kind of was the bully in school.
Yeah, I was giving swirlies, wedgies.
You don't seem like that's you at all.
No, I was talking teachers into suicide. It was pretty crazy. I was getting really good towards the end.
Classic.
No, I mean just like I got picked on, but I wouldn't say I got like bullied. I mean,
Right.
I have big earlobes. I had I was a weird looking cat, but like looking back on, it, I'm like, yeah, those were fair things to say.
What were you like in high school?
Yeah, I was like, I think everyone I went to high school with was like pretty nerdy and like, no, there were really no bullies.
No.
Yeah, I was very awkward though. It took me a long time to come out of my shell.
Were you guys into comedy and stuff? Like, is that what you were into?
Yeah, consuming it, not performing it.
What would you watch? What was like big for you guys?
I mean, I just loved anything Will Ferrell did when I was younger.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
Neighbor stuff was huge for everyone in my circle.
Oh,
Kyle
Good Neighbor,
Mooney,
Kyle Mooney. Yeah.
I
Beck
was
Bennett,
Whitest Kids You
Nick
Know.
Rutherford,
Yeah.
all those guys.
What was the story that the two of them got hired and he didn't, right?
No, he got hired too. He left sooner than they did though.
Oh, he did. He got hired as a writer.
He was hired as a writer.
I see.
I don't know if he applied as a performer. I think he just did writing. But
I don't know. I know they all got hired, and then Nick left or something after.
yeah, well,
season 2.
Nick joined. He's on Rick and Morty now, right?
He's like the head writer at
That's
Rick and Morty.
fucking awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, has been for a while. And then he had a show on Adult Swim that's really funny too. It's another animated series.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he crushes it. He's fucking awesome. But Whitest Kids You Know too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love them. And then I still like my favorite comedian of all time is Nick Swartzen.
Swartzen?
Yeah, especially in high school, I would listen to his fucking specials going to school on my.
I made 2 movies. He's in one of my movies.
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's so funny.
He's so funny.
He just his shit's
Stand-up's great.
It's great.
Yeah. And
It's
he's always
so
good in the
fun.
Sandler movies too, but
Yeah, he's awesome.
damn.
What about you? Who'd you come up on?
Me? I don't know. I don't remember. It was so long ago. Now I love I love Chappelle. I love I used to listen to a lot of Howard Stern, who I thought was like, I really liked the way he to me, he like did it all. You know what I mean? Like he really gave a lot of himself. That's my favorite kind of comedy too. Is like when people are like getting personal. You know, like when I watched Mulaney's special, this last one, that was my favorite one because I felt like, oh my god, like you're really getting to see him. Or like,
Yeah.
you know, when you listen to, have you listened to Conan's podcast?
No, not yet.
It's so good because it's way better than the TV show. Because in the TV show, like you never really got to know Conan, you know, but now it's like you get to really know like who he is, and he'll like fight with his assistant and stuff like that.
It's awesome. It's like Conan unfiltered. And he just like plays up like the bitterness and the anger inside him. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Like you
So
get to
funny.
see like, oh, like what's it like to be Conan? So funny, so successful, but tortured.
Yeah.
You know?
I saw one great clip with Billie Eilish on there where she just asked him, she was like, hey, Conan, would you scream as loud as you can? And he does.
He did it?
Like upset people in the room.
Really?
It's such a great clip. She was like, I think I regret asking you to do that. It's so funny.
And so then what happens like when you guys go out in Venice? Let me live vicariously through you. What you go to parties? What's the cool thing to do?
We'll like occasionally, we're not the best on going like to parties and stuff, but we'll go to, there's a couple dive bars we like to go to.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'll get drunk at Will's place, and that's fun. In his little yard.
You guys play video games?
Will's a big gamer.
I play a lot of FIFA. Me and Tyler play a lot of FIFA against each other.
Do you stream it?
No streaming. I don't think I could stream it. Like I don't get how people don't hate video games after 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Streaming it. That's got to be a grind.
Yeah.
That's beside the point, though.
Do you think you have to be like entertaining while you do it, right?
That too. Yeah. That's got to be hard to do.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys don't want to do stuff like that. You just want to do like sketches and stuff.
Yeah, I think we want to just stick to scripted stuff mainly.
Yeah. We've dabbled in some unscripted stuff, and then I think I just realized like our skill sets are more for playing this shit out.
Yeah.
You mean like vlogs and stuff?
Yeah, kind of.
Man on the street type of shit.
Yeah.
I've tried, don't love, not great at it. Usually goes awry pretty fast.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Man on the street's tough because it's like, you just have to hang in there until you get something.
And nowadays it's so hard not to just be the dude that's out there. It's like,
yes.
tits or ass.
Oh, yeah.
What's your body count?
Yeah. What's your body count? Ew. Oh my God. Like shit like that.
Have you seen the guy that just walks up to people and just screams in their ear?
No.
There's just a guy.
Oh wait, the guy that's like,
Yeah, that guy.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah. And then kind of not.
Yeah, and then at the same time,
like if he did it to me, I'd be upset.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "F you. What are you doing?"
He's been doing that for a while now.
Yeah.
He's at grocery stores just harassing residents.
I don't think I know this guy.
Oh, I'll show you. It's insane.
He'll just walk up into someone's ear and just be like, "Hi, mommy," or something like that.
And then like look around after. And the guy's
are those
like,
set up?
I doubt it. I mean, because sometimes dudes get angry.
Right.
I've been watching this shit recently where it's this guy's the cashier at like a 7-Eleven in the hood.
Yes, that one's insane.
He'll just give dudes pink lighters when they ask for a lighter and see how they react, and they freak the fuck out, dude. Like this, I watched this video. This guy was like, "Come on, man," and just starts throwing shit around the store over like a pink lighter.
Or he'll just say like, he'll give them their change back and be like, "Thanks, baby bear," and they'll be like, "What did you just call me?" I'll be like, "No, just me." Like, "Thanks, baby bear." It's like all good, and they have a meltdown. It's insane.
Yeah, thanks, boo. Stay up, boo. And like, that dude's just like has it register for a moment. He's like,
Yeah.
"The fuck did you just say to me?" It's so great.
Awesome.
And he's behind one of the plexiglass things at 7-Eleven, so he's totally fine.
Oh, dude, best guy right now on TikTok, Carton Arcs. You seen Carton Arcs?
No.
It's this guy that walks around in like he has like his own uniform. He walks around grocery store parking lots.
Yeah.
And if people don't return their carts, he'll like throw magnets on their car that say like, "I'm lazy." And like,
Oh, really?
yeah. And you watch people revert to like primal animalistic instinct of anger, and they freak out on this guy, and he's got a body cam, and he just harasses them until they put their cart back.
It's like, "Whoop whoop, lazy bones. We got lazy bones
Lazy
over here."
bones.
Throws a sticker on a guy's truck. He's like, "Put another sticker on my truck and see what I do." He's like, "Lazy bones," right on there.
You gotta watch it. It's actually the most entertaining, like voyeuristic thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's incredible.
What's your favorite? What's that?
Oh, Matt
Yeah.
King. Matt King was walking by while he was filming, and I think Matt King likes Carton Arcs. He was like, "Oh, are you Carton Arcs?"
God, Carton
And he was
Arcs.
like, "Hold on, I got to get this lazy bones right now."
Yeah.
It was so funny.
What's your favorite YouTube video of all time?
The Backseatsman, Lonely Island. It's one of the earliest Lonely Island Andy Samberg sketches, and he just plays a dude who is a backseatsman, and his occupation is riding around in the back seats of cars.
Okay.
And so it's nuts. I remember watching it as a kid and being like, "This is the greatest thing anyone's ever made," and then showing it to other people in second grade, and them being like, "What the fuck are we watching? What is this?" But I think it's the funniest video ever made.
I did that the other day. Someone asked me to like, this whole room was talking about Shane Gillis,
Oh, Shane Gillis is the
who's
funniest
great.
video alive.
And then I was like, "Oh, you got to see this video."
Mhm.
And then I called the video up, and like no one laughed, and it was like super embarrassing.
What video was it?
It's the story he told where he's leaving a comedy club, and he's riding by a guy on a bike, and he rides by the guy on the bike, and he goes like, "Nice bike, douchebag," or something like that. And then Shane gets caught at a stoplight, and so the guy catches him, and Shane's basically like, "Okay, I deserve whatever I'm getting." And the guy leans in, and he's like, "Nice car, fat."
And then they both just
and
like
then
laugh.
they both laughed.
Yeah, I heard that.
I thought that was the funniest story I ever heard, and then just dead silence in the room.
Really?
Yeah,
Who'd you
no-
show it to?
My idiot friends.
Yeah, there's no worse feeling when you're like halfway through a 5-minute video and no one's laughing, and like you feel there's this pride where like you can't pull the parachute yet. Like you have to finish the video and just take it.
You tap the screen, you're like, "Fuck this." I mean, we got 225 left on this thing.
Yeah.
We have to sit in this. Oh, there's an ad? Okay, hold on.
It's almost worse to admit like, "I'm sorry. I'll just
Yeah.
you guys it doesn't matter. You don't need to see the end of it."
Yeah.
I feel like that when I play my son's music for people, because I'm like, "Oh, do they want to be listening to this? Or are they just like so bored?" or do they like it?
Nobody's gonna not like your son's band in front of you, though.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, no,
also
well, that's the
biased.
thing. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Like,
you don't really know.
You should test it out and just play some fake shit, like just like a dude smashing a rock on a rock, and
Yeah,
be like,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
like, I see where he gets his talent. He's
I
right.
did, like the Uber driver. I played my
this
song
is so
for him.
funny.
We had this podcast character I did where it's like a guy who's like trying to show you a song that he clearly made but doesn't want to tell you, and it's like a really bad song.
Yeah.
And so I played it for this Uber driver once. We were really hammered, and he was like telling me, he's like, I could see you having a career. This is really good. I genuinely don't say that to anyone. Like, this is really good stuff.
He was like referring to other artists. He's like, you know who this reminds me of? Like, there's like notes of Oliver Tree in this. And we're like, no, there isn't, dude. There's not.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you for
This
having
was
me.
Thank you
fun.
for having us.
You want to take us out with anything? Any parting shots? Any advice? If you have any fans out there, maybe there's some young kids watching. They like you guys. Think you're funny.
Stay in school. Don't do drugs, man. You can smoke weed, but don't do any other drugs. That's my advice.
Don't smoke weed either.
Yeah. Start smoking weed later in life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
'Cause then
don't smoke weed yet.
Yeah. Start later. Just wait. That's my advice. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's gonna be working out. I have nothing.
You guys are going to be at the Bourbon Room on October 5th.
Yes,
In
October
LA?
5th. LA Bourbon Room live podcast. Emily, what time is it?
Doors at 7, and then a tour after that, right?
We're gonna see how this one goes.
Yeah.
And base our decision off of that.
Yeah, depending on how this goes, this might be the last podcast we ever do. So,
No, it's going to go great. You guys are hilarious.
Thank you.
All right, go check out their podcast. It's called Almost Friday Pod. It's on YouTube. I'll link it below. And you guys are hilarious. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, man.
thank you for
Thanks
having
very
us.
much.
All right,
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right. Bye, guys.